by test results. 3D Learner is an integrated learning program that helps identify your child's strengths and challenges. 3D Learner's individualized program for academic and athletic success will significantly improve reading comprehension, test scores, and self-esteem. Contact 3D Learner today for more information. Call 561-361-7495 to unlock your child's true potential. Visit us at 3dlearner.com or call 561-361-7495. Add that extra wow factor to your home or office wastebaskets with designer liners. Designer liners will turn an everyday home item into the pinnacle of decor at an affordable price. Available in a variety of prints from polka dots, zigzags to paisley. Dare to dream bigger with custom designer liners for your charity fundraiser or a company logo. Reusable as basket decor liners or gift bags and made in the USA. Designer liners will enhance any home or office. Get yours today at designerliners.com or wastebaskets.com. That's designerliners with an S.com.
In a perfectly imperfect world, you can eat the foods you love, lose weight, and be healthy. But what if I told you you can do just that? In fact, your diet should be perfectly imperfect by eating the foods you love and still achieving your health and wellness goals. I take the guesswork out of nutrition by giving you my simple and effective strategies so that you can live the healthy and happy life you will love using real food to get real results. Schedule your nutrition consultation today at 888-84-TAMMY or visit my website, tammyfogarty.com. Don't delay, get healthy today. 888-84-TAMMY.
Expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors. Well, it's 1 o'clock and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. The team is ready to serve you a huge portion of fun for lunch. So let's break open the lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought, take a seat in the Brooklyn Cafe, and get ready to enjoy the humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of feel-good and happy soup to help your day go by easier and enjoy your break with others around you. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or dream making. It's the feel-good food you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. If you have a story to share, anything that happened at work or play, a movie review, a restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll-free 888-565-1470 right now. So sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe and let Dawn and Freddy S. get your happy juices flowing.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to all our friends in South Florida, Atlanta, New York City, Chicago, Boston, LA. And yes, I was told, I forgot to tell you.
Thank you, Joe. I'm very excited.
It wasn't Joe, but thank you, Joe, for playing that.
Thank you, whoever fixed
Don,
it.
the engineer, told me, I promise it would be working today.
My message to Joe was, if the computer is working, please play this song. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
It wasn't the computer. It was something at the, they had a fire at the station. There was a fire at one of the kids shooting off rockets. And what happened, it moved a dish.
There were kids shooting off rockets at the radio
in
station?
the field.
Ah, okay, not
with
at
the
the radio
antennas
station.
on. And it sort of threw the thing out of whack, and so they had to fix it.
Thank you, Don, for fixing it. Thank you, Joe, for loading that up. Now we got music again on the radio. You got a new prop?
You see my prop for today? See how this works?
It is the Freddy Food Plan on a Tasty Tuesday.
This is the telescopic lens.
Why do I have to speak like that?
No. Well, thanks a lot. I lost
like I'm 12.
But today, this is the prop because today, on the set.
It's Messy Tuesday.
It's not messy. It's the way you should eat.
Tasty
barbecue.
Tuesday.
What?
We're turning it up a notch. We're not doing healthy food today. We're doing real food. We're going to have Tammy, Tasty Tammy, and her nutrition tips coming in about how we can eat healthy at barbecue, but right now we're going to have some fun.
That's right. We have barbecue on the set. We are doing things a little bit different. And there's a philosophy. I can't stand this. How come your earpiece never comes out of your ear?
My ears are smaller than yours.
Is that what it is?
No, I've got the ear. I got to tell you
a
a really funny
earbud.
story. Wait, you're going to only laugh. because my stories get wonkier and crazier. Do you remember a couple weeks ago, everyone's sick and everyone's got these colds? So I think I've got this head cold, but I feel fine. But I couldn't hear out of one ear. Couldn't hear, kept putting peroxide in my ear, couldn't hear, cleaned out my ears, whatever. Still couldn't hear at the gym. So I'm thinking, like my eyes, I'm using one ear. I can hear in a conversation, but I can't hear at the gym in my headphones. 2 weeks go by. My headphone was broken. True story. The owner of the gym says to me, the owner of the gym looks at me and he looks at my husband. He said, seriously, you live with that? He says, every day her headphone was broken.
So you were complaining here that you couldn't hear. It was because your headphone was broken?
My headphone, my right ear headphone, like this one was fine. It was the right ear at the gym.
So you thought you were going deaf?
Couldn't understand why I couldn't hear it in my right ear.
It reminds me of, you ever notice when people tell you that you can't see? There's something in your eye, blurry vision. What do? They speak louder.
Yeah, what is that?
That's why I have
Or when
this.
someone comes to your house and they don't speak English, you yell at them in English. Do you think it makes it any better?
Or Spanglish.
Right?
Or when you're going to have somebody come clean your house, what do? You clean the house.
You pre-clean.
You pre-clean.
Organize.
So, I mean, this has happened to me. I says, but why am I cleaning the house? That's what she's coming here to do. No, I want her to see what neat people. I said, if I was neat people, I wouldn't need
So
somebody
I
to
couldn't
clean the
hear
house.
for a week because my headphone was broken, and we put a new hot water heater in the other day. I almost called you because the guy was really nice. He came up from Hallandale, but he didn't speak any English.
Right.
I almost called you. So my husband's talking to him very loudly in English.
Loudly.
It didn't make a difference.
Did it work?
No, his wife spoke English, which made it a whole lot easier.
But do you have hot water?
Yes, I've had water.
Funny.
Yes.
All right.
It's the stories of me.
I
I'm
just
very
want-
excited, I have to tell you,
Why?
because we have our 3 OG interns with us today.
Uh-oh.
It's just not the same when the guys aren't here together. I'm telling you, you guys are great, but when you're all here together, it's so much better. Johnny on the spot is back. We got Rashad back. Reed's on board. So welcome. All the boys are back in town. It's not a song.
Yes, the
And they're all singing, see?
And they sing.
We
Now
switch sets.
let me tell you.
We got Tammy
Tammy,
coming.
come on a sec. Let me tell you, I want to congratulate Rashad for doing a marvelous job last Friday on Tell Us Your Biz. Numbers are off the charts. And we had an interruption in internet service during the second show. He did a real estate show.
You did a great show. I
But
mean,
the
Rashad,
numbers
the numbers were amazing.
Are amazing. And I'm in Facebook prison
You're in jail.
again because they tell me I can do things. I do it. And I wrote a letter. I says, well, why did you tell me I could share stuff?
It's like the story with the candy store. When you walk into a candy store and your parents say, have some candy, you can have a piece, maybe 2. If you're lucky, 3, not 45.
Why not? If you tell me I can have a piece,
Why not?
I know
a piece
why.
is, why?
You can't have 45 pieces of candy.
That's like,
If you can have 1 share on Facebook, 45's a whole lot better, but then you go into Facebook jail.
yeah, but Dean, you gotta bear with me here. These ladies eat 1 potato chip.
Not me.
Now, how do you eat 1 potato chip? There used to be a chocolate bar here,
I
right?
saved those 2 pieces for you.
So I hadn't tasted this in like 3 or 4 days. She keeps giving it out to people. So here, you can have it.
Oh, you
No
know what I
problem.
did yesterday, though? I made Tammy's protein
Yeah, but you didn't
puffs.
bring any.
There wouldn't be any left. But let me tell you, Tammy almost brought some. They were so easy. If I can do it at 10:30 at night in 5 minutes, and it's only 1 bowl, it's not like mix the dry ingredients in the wet and blend them slowly. Oh no, all in 1 bowl, wet hands, done. Put them in balls, in the refrigerator, easy, right?
Yep.
So easy. I brought Freddy some. Like I said, I have a treat for you. He says, oh, I know what these are.
Yeah, they were
Easy.
delicious. But like I said, they bring 1, maybe 2.
I brought you 2. I do.
Puerto Ricans don't eat like that.
Well, you know what?
We need like the whole thing.
Dean hooked you up here today, Freddie. We have not
You
even
won't be hungry.
revealed. You will not be hungry.
Yeah, but can I eat barbecue sauce?
Ask Tammy.
Tammy, can I eat that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you like that for an answer?
Just don't have
Turn
a
that
whole
mic
lot.
towards you so we can hear you. What was
Just
that?
don't have a whole lot, but yeah, you
Tammy, you're looking at Freddie.
I know.
What do you want
I know.
me?
We're
what do you want me
talking
to eat?
about-
1
We
bite.
got to teach you moderation. We'll get you there. Don't worry.
Talking about hosts, Tammy has just exploded all over WNN.
Yeah, no, she was there
hosting these
yesterday.
shows.
That was
You're
good
just
yesterday.
amazing, and I love watching your body language because you're talking with your hands and you're so into it. And Nezrin was with you yesterday, and I'm so excited you got to meet my friend Nezrin.
I didn't know you knew her. So here I'm talking you up. She said, yeah, I was in her house last week. I went,
She came to the house to train the puppy because we're having puppy problems.
yeah, but you don't listen.
Well, apparently that's the problem.
You have to let the dog walk. She says you don't let it walk. You don't come home until you do your business.
She's not even a puppy trainer. She's just a puppy lover. So, yes, she came to the house. I was at the studio. She came to train the puppy while I was at the studio.
She wants to come on the set.
Okay.
So you have to hook that up.
We'll hook that up.
All right, so let's talk barbecue.
Let's talk barbecue.
Because Johnny and the Spot had Dean come down to meet us. And Johnny, yes, you like the food, yeah?
Love it.
Johnny works there, right?
Yeah.
Johnny needs a mic.
10 years.
Johnny, come grab this mic or come join us on
Well,
set.
come join us on set, Johnny, because you put this thing together.
That's what you got to love about our interns. They come, they work, they put deals
See if
together.
you can get Johnny in that shot as
They
well.
put gigs together.
You don't have to have me on.
Yes, we do.
You're going to be like Freddy used to be, just the voice.
No, you have to be on. Come, just move over. One of the things that Dean and I were talking about is that barbecue food makes you honest. You know, when you go to a restaurant or you go to eat and you're wearing a suit and tie, I mean, it's a proper place, the meal is good, yada, 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 but barbecue actually makes you an honest person because you like to eat with your hands. Yes, leave my wires on. And I like to eat with my hands. And Dawn, I used to tell Dawn, if you're ever going to have a meal with me, you have to eat with your hands, right?
Yes.
And I just think it's the honest thing in food. People that don't want to eat with their hands, it makes me very nervous.
I don't eat with my hands.
I know you don't.
You don't?
We're going to change.
No, I take a fork and I rip that meat off the bone. I'll show you later.
We can fix that.
I won't.
When you eat with Freddy,
I won't eat a chicken wing.
Why?
Unless I like literally take a knife and fork and
But
cut
do you
I
know?
will break it apart and I eat it standing
But
up.
why
I
do you
never
do
sit.
that, Tammy? Why can't you eat with your hands and all that
I
stuff
don't like
goes
to
down?
bite into things.
I don't either, but I will
Like
whip
I
it
won't
with
bite
my
into
hands.
an apple. I'll cut it into pieces and eat it.
Do you bite into you bite into things?
No, I cut it up.
Okay.
I don't eat an apple. I cut it up
I'm
and put
afraid
peanut
to-
butter on it.
Peanut butter spread.
But I like when I eat. My sister, she used to say to me, "Boy, I love when Freddie goes to dinner and eats barbecue because I get into it."
Like roll your sleeves up.
Man, roll my sleeve. I take my shirt off. We're going naked because we eating. And this, I use a roll of this stuff
Paper towels.
when I eat this because you got to enjoy your food.
And you do.
I love it.
It's nice. You don't have to put on any airs. You know, you can just be yourself. Just go at it.
That's it.
Enjoy it.
Johnny understands.
Johnny, how long have you worked here? Where is here?
Where?
Park Avenue
Park
Barbecue.
Avenue Barbecue since 2007. So 11 years.
It's got longevity. I'm going to bring this closer to you.
And Johnny, when you started working there, what did you start? What were you when you first got there?
I started as a food runner and busboy. So I was helping clean tables, bring the food out to people, you know, simple stuff.
And there was a friend of yours there that got you that job, right?
Yes, my friend who, him and me go way back to like 6th grade, Jose Blanco.
That's what I thought was coming on was your friend.
No.
But he's your friend too.
I got the big
You got
enchilada here.
the big guy comes
Hey,
to
Jose.
deliver food.
Yeah, but him and I go way back. He got me the job there. You know, we've been in touch forever, best friends, brothers. And I, in turn, actually got one of my best friends the job there, who's now the manager of the store that I work at, and that's Dan.
Which store is that?
The Boynton Beach store on Hypoluxo and Congress.
And what is the name of this restaurant? Let's start with that. Give us the name.
I mean, I think you should talk
Dean,
to the...
give
Yeah,
us
so
a-
for
What restaurant?
28 years, it's been Park Avenue Barbecue and Grill. We started in a small town north of Riviera Beach called Lake Park. Never planned on being in the barbecue business, but found out I really loved it. And I love the things that you like about eating, where people roll up their sleeves, have a good time,
Yes,
and break bread together.
That's right.
So we are very fortunate in two ways. We have a loyal customer base that's stayed with us for a long time, but maybe more to the point, we've had employees like Johnny who've chosen to not only stay with us, but to recommend us to other good people, and that's what makes us a great company. I'm not flipping any ribs today, I'm not waiting any tables today, and we've got an awful lot of dedicated people doing that in 8 different locations.
Now, are you originally from Florida?
I was born and raised Good Sam Hospital here. There's very few Floridians.
Yes, true.
I'm one of them.
I know.
Grew up here and seen a lot of changes in Palm Beach County, and one of the things that, and I'm a proud Floridian, and one of the things that I think that we have an opportunity to do is bring real Floridian food to Floridians, and things that we think grows really well here, and things that should be enjoyed here, whether it's seafood or barbecue, and we're doing our best to bring some of that to our customers.
Now, is barbecue a southern thing, like alligator?
No, a barbecue's comfort food.
It's southern.
Yeah, because I go to places and they have gator.
Yeah.
They
You
have
gator?
turtle.
Yeah, listen, anything
You
you
serve
can put
gator and
sauce
turtle?
on.
Anything you put
we
sauce
played
on.
with it. You know, honestly, so unashamedly, I'm pork centric. I think barbecue should be pig. I think that makes the best barbecue. But people will like brisket, and people like alligator, and people like turtle, and all different types of things. And even from a standpoint of health, I think that we got trapped into a notion of more fat is bad. And I don't think all fats are equal. In fact, I think pig fat is beneficial in the human body.
What do they say? It's the other white meat, huh, Tammy?
Well, it really is. But
Is it?
But
I mean, it's a leaner cut of meat as compared to beef.
But even in the fat, the chicken fat, it stays solid in the human body. Pork fat liquefies. So you see, you can count fats, but not all fats are the same.
You ever know that?
So
No,
Yep.
I just eat it.
I didn't know it.
so the big problem with pork was a historical problem of trichinosis, and that's almost non-existent in modern times.
That's in cooking it properly. Yeah.
Well, no, that's actually animals that have a parasite
Inside the meat.
inside the meats, and if you don't cook it enough, that parasite survives. But that's been
It's no
eradicated.
different
much
than
like
salmonella
polio.
or anything, right? Salmonella
Yeah,
and chicken, everyone thinks
Hey,
something.
Rashad, you like pork? You like ribs and pork and stuff?
They're
like
waiting for us to open.
He was born there.
They're waiting for us to open these up.
So 28 years ago, we got a chance to open a restaurant and do it our way. And I say that is as if your mother was coming to dinner. There's nobody owns barbecue as a cooking style. There's 1,000 different ways to do it. I prefer barbecue or culinary in any way where the operator has something to show the customer, and they have a process so that it can be that good 2 times in a row.
I like it.
So that's what we attempted to do, and our
How
customers
many
succeeded.
restaurants do you have?
We've been up and down. We had as many as 12. We had some restaurants in Canada that we gave up.
Wow.
We were in association
Wow.
with the Montreal Expos, which we were proud. But when they left the market, we left the market.
Well, they went to Washington. We can follow them there.
Well, the truth is, I've been blessed with 3 children, and so I didn't want to travel that far from my house while I had young kids. They're aging out. My kids are in college now, and so now we may take a chance to stretch the platform a little bit.
Really?
You have one in Boynton. Are there others, or that's the one?
In Boynton? Oh, no, there's 8 restaurants here. We have from
Okay.
Port St. Lucie, we have Palm Beach Lakes, we have a beautiful store in Jupiter. Our latest store is in the Gardens Mall, which is, when you start in this business, you start at the bottom. And so for me, I had to find restaurants that essentially nobody else wanted or nobody else could make successful. And over 28 years, we've gotten better locations and better opportunities. And I like to say to my people that the reward for a good job is an opportunity at a better job.
So,
It's
Dean, you
not really
got 8 open restaurants right now?
We have 8 operating right now.
Holy
today.
smokes! And which is the one that I
Boynton
guess the
Beach
original?
Restaurant, where Johnny works, produced this
is the
lovely
one?
food. They've been there for 16 years,
Wow.
operating on the corner of Hypoluxo and Congress, doing a great job.
We got to go break some bread there. You know what I love about Tammy? She's wearing white pants.
Yes, but I got.
Barbecue.
Yeah, but I got.
Oh, that's gonna help. But she uses a fork and knife.
You ever ate in a rib place and you do the old swirly thing? You put the towels around you. You never did that? I showed
I'm
you.
afraid to ask what the swirly thing is.
Yeah,
at a
you sort of
barbecue
put
place.
you put paper everywhere.
One of my most proud moments, if we go into any of our stores right now, you'll see a lot of guys wearing $90 ties, but still eating barbecue. So
That's amazing.
It's a
They're
beautiful
putting
thing.
the tie at risk
They put it
because
back.
they want good food.
Every day,
so-
police officers in uniform, coming in, just enjoying their lunch.
Yeah, but that
barbecues,
a cop.
wings.
What are you gonna tell a cop? Yo. What are you gonna
Or
tell
they
a cop?
take their tie, they flip it
Oh,
backwards. Ever
please!
see
I hate when
that?
you do that. I take the tie, I dip it in the sauce and lick on
You
it.
ready to have some sauce? We're
Wipe
going to
your
take a
mouth
quick
with it.
commercial
Yeah.
break, come back, and open the food and have some great Park Avenue. I keep saying Park Avenue barbecue.
I have a mission.
You have a mission?
Yes.
We're going to hear when we get back from break. 888-565-1470, and we will be right back.
Want to make your smartphone brilliant? One tap creates a virtual wine fine tuner. Another, a coffee refiner. A beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Wow.
Look at your eye.
What a difference.
And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer. In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that will embed specific frequencies and vibrations into your phone's light photons and sound waves. Calibrations designed to affect taste.
The Vitalizer one is better than the other one, for sure.
Hydration, absorption,
feels silkier,
and perhaps most incredibly, your strength, flexibility, and energy. Amazing.
Wow.
crazy.
Well, salud. I'm loving it.
Go to www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant.
What is Debersize? With over 25 years of personal training experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Debersize. Debersize comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training facility. Debersize can meet your individual fitness needs, offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening to higher level boot camp and weight training. Debersize will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283. Ready, set, ride. Remember when you were a kid and riding a bike was pure fun? It's time to rediscover that carefree feeling again with a Pedigo electric bike. Pedigo is the #1 brand of electric bikes in America because with Pedigo, we put you and the customer service first. Pedigo electric bikes are universally fun for all ages. Choose to pedal for exercise or throttle for full assist. Give Pedigo Fort Lauderdale a call or stop in for a free bike ride. 954-652-1823. Come as you are and try a Pedigo today, where our motto is Hello Fun. 954-652-1823. Tell them the Brooklyn Cafe sent you. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Don and Freddy S.
Join Don and Freddy weekdays at 1 at the Brooklyn Cafe for all your fun.
And we're back at the Brooklyn Cafe on a tasty Tuesday. All right, we're digging in. We've got Park Avenue Barbecue on the set from Boynton Beach. We've got Dean. Freddie is speechless. Johnny's serving. Tammy's got her paper towel on her white pants because she's going to do this with a knife and fork. And Freddie's mission is to see if we can get her to eat with her hands.
One bone.
Rashad and Reed is ready for food. You ready, Reed? Reed's like, yes. All right, so we've these tenderloins with the sublime sauce is what? They're like chicken fingers, but they're not.
So there's a funny story there. We were chasing a way to use the pork tenderloin because we think it's the best value for the customer and it's the best eaten piece of meat on a pig.
Holy smokes.
So
and
good.
the original name for that was pigtails. We found out that most people didn't like the name pigtails, and Hispanic people actually thought they were pigtails and disappointed to find out it was tenderloin. So one of our staff, Stuart, came up with the name porcamari, and that's stuck ever since. So it eats a lot like calamari, although I think it's a lot more delicious.
It eats a lot like it. I was telling you when we were talking before, you worked at Lum's.
Sure.
When I was a kid growing up, I loved Lum's. Lum's fried clams to me. Can you tell what I grew up on? And I almost laughed when you opened these up because that's what it reminded me of, was the fried clam sticks from Lum's. Did you ever have Lum's?
I had fried clam sticks.
Right? They were so good. These are amazing, but they're not greasy fried. They're delicious.
Well, it's a very lean piece of meat, and then the mojo and the citrus in the mojo pulls some of the extra fats out of it, so it tenderizes a little bit. So it's very tender and delicious, and I think so. It's a kind of a response to the idea of the chicken wing. I don't think the chicken wing is a great value because they've gotten so expensive, and it's mostly bone and skin.
Why is that, by the way? Yes, it's bone and skin, and it's not even good for you. right? I mean,
Is it fried?
It's well. Besides the fried, the meat of the chicken on the chicken wing, there's so much better meat. I mean, we're looking at this that we're looking at.
Yeah, but there's nothing like a chicken wing.
Want some cornbread?
I can't eat that. That I know I can't eat.
I get to eat everything you can't. That's because we share a brain.
But no, that I can't eat.
What
How
do you
is
think,
it?
guys?
How is it?
Delicious, right?
He's speechless.
Speechless.
You
Pork
try some
tenderloins?
ribs?
My wife is actually watching right now, and she said it.
So
Bring
good.
me home.
Good.
It's
Your
funny.
wife is watching?
Last time she was watching, she wanted some toys from Michelle.
Well, tell her we're going to send you and her to dinner tonight. So
Well, you
that's the
Thank you,
test.
thank
you
That's the test.
on your way
Knife.
home,
Ah,
you
the
can
rib.
pick some of this stuff up. It's on your way home,
You
right?
want to try rib, Freddy?
Huh?
Rib or okay? What are the? And you were talking.
Get some ribs.
You
Ribs
talked
are-
about the market changing, and you change food. You know, people don't realize how much it takes in the restaurant business, that you have to change with the trends, you change with the price of meats and what it costs and what people like.
Well, and I'm going to use my fingers here.
All right.
I think I was fortunate to
Fred.
work for a lot of great people in the industry, and one of the people I worked for was Chuck Muir, who said, "Buy the best you can buy." Chuck Muir had a seafood company, and he spent more on seafood than anybody else, and so when we got our own chance, we took that route. And it's one thing to have a great recipe, but if you don't start with a great product, so we have great vendors that grow great domestic pork, not foreign pork and not frozen pork, and so if you start with something great, you can end up with something great, and I think these are all three examples of that.
How did you end up in the restaurant business? It's not an easy business, from what people
You
tell
know,
me.
it was not an easy business, and I grew up thinking that I wanted to be an attorney, and I had an opportunity to wait tables in a restaurant, and the day I turned 18, they made me a manager, and most of the attorneys that came into that restaurant were pretty unhappy. and I was making pretty good money, so I said I could, and they all talked about getting in the restaurant business after they had made enough money in law, so I thought I would just circumvent that whole legal process and stay in the restaurant business, which is what happened.
And Johnny, what's kept you there so long? People don't stay at jobs in longevity
Not in
like
Florida.
you do. In Florida, and starting where you started, and you're still there, and now you bring Dean here.
Honestly, excuse me, the staff, we're like a family there. I mean, and I'm not the only one. I've had my friends that I've gone jobs for there. You know, most of them are still there, and the staff, we mostly hire, you know, friends of friends at our store at least, and you know, it just continues to be a growing family. And you know, we all hang out after work. You know, we'll have if it's somebody's leaving us for one reason or another, going to a school out of state, they got another job, we'll do a going away party for them. So we really are a family.
Johnny left us for a day and came back. I'm very happy he's back. It's one family. It's just, and we feed you guys, see?
We don't feed you a lot, but we feed you.
Once a week, it's all good.
You feed us a good amount.
Hearing that from Reed, everything's good. If Reed is good, if he's happy, everything's good. But this is just phenomenal. And I like the way you went to the pork chop because you're trying to make something work where everybody enjoys it.
Everybody is under financial pressure. Everybody's got cable bills and kids' clothes to buy, and so we want to be able to offer a value, and we don't want that value to come with a coupon. We want it to be a real value that you can rely on. And I think that if you look at every industry, there's a Cadillac buyer and there's a Chevy buyer. And the Chevy buyer doesn't necessarily want a Cadillac, even if you gave them a Cadillac. So we hope that we have something on our menu for everybody that they can enjoy and find one or two things that they particularly like.
It's a great concept, and we talk about it all the time. It's about knowing your value and not discounting or watering down the value of your product. So the coupons, forget the coupons, you come in and you have a good value all the time.
Sure.
And take your family out all the time, because it's all about family and connections and sitting around the table. You know what, when you're home, I don't know when I'm home, everyone's running in and out. And I remember when my parents were both working, it was we'd ate when we were hungry, because we didn't always sit down as a family every night. But when you go to a restaurant, everyone's going at one time and you're sitting there. And it is that captured time.
But there's also the thing about having fun where you're going to go eat. You have young kids, everybody loves barbecue. Everybody. If you don't love barbecue, then I don't know what
love
to tell you.
cornbread. This cornbread is so good.
It's delicious. But the bottom line here is everybody will go, and there's something for everybody.
Well, I think the other thing that's terrific about going out to eat, and eating, I think, is the way we reward ourselves and make ourselves happier. But to go out to eat somewhere where making that dish at home is almost impossible. I mean, to do what we do, we have very sophisticated smokers. We buy very high quality products that you probably can't get access to. We smoke them for hours and hours, then we grill them. To do that for a family of 4 is very difficult. But if we're doing it for hundreds and hundreds of people,
it's worth it.
It's easier for us, and then you get to enjoy it. The same way I don't do blue crabs at home because my house would smell like blue crabs for a week.
Oh my God.
So when you want barbecue, we hope you'll come to us.
Tell us some of the things on the menu. Now that you mentioned blue crabs, tell us some of the things that you offer. We see these pieces. What else do you offer at the restaurant?
Just letting me eat.
Yeah.
So, again, we've tried to not be like everybody else's barbecue. We've tried to fall into stuff that we love. We have a corn fritter on the menu that's delicious. It eats like a beignet in New Orleans.
Johnny shaking his head, yes.
Yeah, we serve it sweet. We have some new sandwiches. We have a sandwich my son, an 18-year-old, invented called a Zack and Cheese. It's actually got pork, bacon, and mac and cheese pressed as a panini, and it probably is illegal.
Tammy,
I just had a twinge.
The great pride is that there's an awful lot of copying in this business, and my son came to me and said, "Dad, I think this should go on the menu." And since then, almost every national chain has added a mac and cheese sandwich. And so basically, they copied my 18-year-old boy, which in our teams.
Isn't that amazing?
So that's really fun that we were able to chin. Yeah, I didn't do it; he did it. But I've gladly give him the credit. And we do that a lot. If you look on our menu, we have Jerome's collard greens. Here they are.
I was going to ask you what
For
that is.
17 years, we didn't have collard greens, and a lot of people
green?
who eat barbecue from the South really want collards.
Do you eat collards, Freddy?
Jerome showed me those one day, and I said, those go on the menu, they're real good. And so not only they go on the menu, they went on the menu as Jerome's collard greens. We have a cake here somewhere that is our buttermilk cake that is probably our
it might be down there in the
flagship
bag.
dessert.
I ran out of time.
And it says Mary's buttermilk cake, and my mother's name was Mary, and people a lot of times incorrectly think that was my mother's cake. And the truth is, a 90-year-old woman who used to eat with us every day brought me that as a birthday cake. And so I said, Mary, that's really good cake. We're going to put that on the menu and call it Mary's Buttermilk Cake.
Oh my gosh.
A lot of what's on the menu was developed by people that either work for us or ate with us and suggested some things, and we brought it in under the tent and proudly.
They know what they like. And potato salad.
I had a little scoop. I can't eat potatoes. The potato is like sugar when I eat it.
Can't do that.
But the bottom line, Tammy, as a diabetic, and you're a coach, you're a health coach, and you talk about nutrition, you're a nutrition coach. It isn't something that I can eat every day, maybe once a month.
And this is where you plan ahead, and this is where planning is really important, because as we mentioned, when you're sitting around the table with your family,
Did you eat it off the bone?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
But I peeled it off really
She peels it. I've been watching her.
And
She peeled it off the bone.
It just peeled right off, and I can cut it with my fork. It was perfect. It was delicious.
I'm watching her.
To me, having a quality meal with family and having quality time is so, so important. And it is something that we completely lack in this country right now because we are always on the go. So, I tell my clients, sit down with your family, have a meal. We're going to eat pizza. We're going to eat barbecue. We're going to eat burgers. But to me, have that family time because that's really what's important. If you're going to eat barbecue, just plan ahead. And this barbecue is not loaded with sauce.
No.
So you can have the chicken, you can have the ribs, have a side of the vegetables. Skip the cornbread, skip the potato salad, but, if there's coleslaw on the menu.
But it's so good.
I know, I bet. I'm ready to dig into that cornbread.
Dig into the cornbread, Tammy.
We understand everybody has dietary restrictions. We'll work with you. We'll cook the barbecue sauce without sauce if you'd like it.
I was just going to say.
Well, you would do
Yeah,
that.
absolutely. We'll
Okay,
tailor
that's
this.
it. Game over.
And so there's
That's
a lot of
it,
things
baby.
that can help you get through a meal. We don't need to have an Atkins
Yeah.
menu to
No.
know which items are protein.
And that's where you have to understand what your limitations are. At home, we make dry rub barbecue,
Mm-hmm.
and I make Carolina barbecue sauce, and we put it on the side, and I dip it in instead of smothering it. So, you do what you do, but enjoy the food, and that's, you gotta have that.
You're in.
You heard what he said?
I'll make it with sauce on the side.
Holy
I
smokes.
mean, to that point, a lot of our flavor also comes from the dry rub that we use when we smoke it. So if you get it without the sauce, it'll still have that dry rub on it and the flavor there.
Now, I have a question for you that came into my life last week. Is it true, eating something for a diabetic, not for people, for a diabetic, if you offset it with a green on your plate, it offsets some of the bad that you're eating? Or is that just a myth?
Well, it depends. I mean,
Well, probably not that,
okay,
those
so
greens.
these greens are going to be delicious, but they're probably cooked in bacon fat and have,
Little
that's
bit,
why they
yeah.
taste so good. So those kind of greens aren't going to offset something. But I mean,
Like a salad, though. What about
yeah,
having
like
a
if you
salad?
were to have, what I would suggest is to have some chicken or ribs and a salad with it,
And
and that
that-
would help.
it
to balance
offsets?
the blood sugar because
Okay.
the fiber.
The
Remember
fiber in
we
the
talked
salad.
about the
Then,
fiber.
then I,
We have
Linda,
some-
I stand corrected.
We have some delicious salads on the menu, and you can have a protein on the menu. You can have salad
Dean,
or pork or lean beef, no sauce, so you can eat clean.
But that's how I always eat. I'll get a salad and
You
I'll
did
either
that,
get
but
chicken
you-
on
you-
it or
You eat
I
one
get
rib
a
and a
salad and then I
salad.
eat a couple. Yes.
Yeah, that's what you do. One rib. Not me. I want the whole
But
rib.
Freddie, ribs are not going to, meat's not going to necessarily make your blood sugar levels go up.
The sauce, though.
The sauce will, so that's where you have it on the
But
side.
he says you can put it on the side.
Yep.
Holy
You can
smokes.
put it on the
You can put it on
side.
the side. You can get
I'm in.
lighter sauce on it if you want.
Really?
Yeah.
Which is your favorite sauce?
This one, because
Because it's the
Why
Freddy.
are there
yeah.
different kinds?
the sauces go up in varying levels of heat, and then there's also a variation of our hottest sauce that is made with mustard, which has a great flavor to it, great nice tanginess. I mean, this sauce is delicious. Actually, one of my favorite sauces is the sauce with the pork amari, the sublime sauce.
I'm telling you, that sublime sauce is sublime. It is. You can't have it.
That
You
one?
taste it.
Which one?
The sublime. It's
No, I didn't have
like
none.
Thousand Island. It's got that consistency, but it's got this little mojo kick to it.
Why I
It's
can't have it?
delicious. Have it.
I did.
What'd you think?
It's what I would order.
This is how we get lunch for everybody. We bring it on the set. It's lunchtime. That's why it's the cafe.
But that's good stuff.
And those collards are really good.
Did you have some?
Yeah, I just took a bite.
She's eating everything with her fork. She's so neat.
She is. I've never seen such a neat eater.
We
One
talk about
day.
neatness.
My mom used to laugh at me because when I was little, she would send me to school in white pants. And my teacher would say, well, she was the only kid that'll go back home in white pants. I was a
There
kid
she
that
is
if
in
my
white pants
hands were
again.
dirty when I was little, I would have a heart attack.
Are you like a neat freak?
No, not anymore.
But
So-
she's in white pants having barbecue and she's still clean.
I know. She's cleaner now than when she walked in.
Yeah, how does that happen?
How do you
Just
do
going
that?
slow.
How does that happen?
All right, so we have barbecue on the menu. Now, Dean, you've been doing this, what, 26 years?
No, we've been open as a chain. Actually, this is our 30th year.
30th.
We opened in November of 1988.
Okay, so I have to
Wow.
ask you, of everything you've made, cooked, and everything else you've eaten, which is the number one dish for you? And it can't have sorta, just the numero uno. I
On
love
our
asking
menu?
that. Yeah,
Yeah,
Dean.
I'd say.
You stumped
Honestly,
him,
so
Freddie.
right now it changes. If you had asked me 20 years ago, I'd said the back rib. Come in and have the back rib.
What about today?
Today I'd say pork amari. Come in and have some pork amari. I love them. There are little red pin. So when the economy started to get broken in 2008, our
It's good
marketing
now.
strategy was to tell you the truth. If you go into my restaurant, there's little red pins. Dean says, and it's not marketing. It's not the most expensive. That's what Dean eats when he comes in. Dean eats a Dean's Weight burger, which is a burger with hot sauce and bacon and cheese on it. I eat pork amari, and that pin's in the pork amari. I eat the back ribs, and I eat the Zac and cheese. So, but
He has a lot of
I
favorites.
guarantee 3 years from now,
It'll be different.
those pins are going to move around because I'm going to like some new stuff, and I'm going to invent some new stuff. And
Okay,
move
what's
them
the
around.
address?
I don't know.
Johnny, what's the address? Dean doesn't know the
And
address.
what's the cross streets?
The cross streets for the Boynton store are High Biloxi Road and Congress Avenue.
We're the southeast corner.
Southeast corner. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break, try some of Mary's cake. I'm going to open that back up. I got another bag. I love takeout
Let's
bags.
give our
It's like
phone-
my favorite thing.
Is there a phone number
What's
to
your
this
phone
place?
number?
357 ribs.
Yep.
561-357 ribs. Time to open up Mary's cake, some more takeout boxes, and we're going to be right back.
Want to make your smartphone brilliant? One tap creates a virtual wine fine tuner. Another, a coffee refiner. A beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Wow. Look at your eye. What a difference.
And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer. In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that will embed specific frequencies and vibrations into your phone's light photons and sound waves. Calibrations designed to affect taste,
The Vitalizer one is better than the other one, for sure.
hydration, absorption,
Feel silkier.
And perhaps most incredibly, your strength, flexibility, and energy. Amazing.
Wow.
Crazy. Well, salud. I'm loving it.
Go to www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant.
In a perfectly imperfect world, you can eat the foods you love, lose weight, and be healthy. But what if I told you can do just that? In fact, your diet should be perfectly imperfect by eating the foods you love and still achieving your health and wellness goals. I take the guesswork out of nutrition by giving you my simple and effective strategies so that you can live the healthy and happy life you will love using real food to get real results. Schedule your nutrition consultation today at 888-84-TAMMY or visit my website, tammyfogarty.com. Don't delay, get healthy today. 888-84-TAMMY. Using real food to get real results. Schedule your nutrition consultation today at 888-84-TAMMY or visit my website, tammyfogarty.com. Don't delay, get healthy today. 888-84-TAMMY.
Add that extra wow factor to your home or office wastebaskets with designer liners. Designer liners will turn an everyday home item into the pinnacle of decor at an affordable price. Available in a variety of prints from polka dots, zigzags to paisley. Dare to dream bigger with custom designer liners for your charity fundraiser or a company logo. Reusable as basket decor liners or gift bags and made in the USA. Designer liners will enhance any home or office. Get yours today at designerliners.com or wastebaskets.com. That's designerliners with an S.com. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Don and Freddy S.
Join Don and Freddy weekdays at 1 at the Brooklyn Cafe for all your fun.
And we're back at the Brooklyn Cafe, 95.3 FM 1470 AM, live streaming on Facebook and Periscope at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. Oh my goodness, I hope these cameras are still rolling recording because we are passing paper plates and paper towels and breaking up. Freddie's got the chicken broken up. This cake is delicious, Mary's pound cake. Buttermilk cake. I know, everyone's so busy eating they can't even speak. Freddie, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
I've never been such a mess on set ever. Tammy, you still clean over there?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm still clean.
What do you think, Tammy?
I think it's great.
And Tammy eats everything, so she does it all. Nutrition, healthy.
Perfectly imperfect.
She's perfectly imperfect.
It's amazing to watch Tammy eat because she's so neat.
Right?
Me, I'm working on this roll.
Reed, tell us about the cake.
I thought that was fabulous.
He liked the cake. We got to turn his mic on.
I thought that was fabulous.
Now, you're open till 10 o'clock. Now, can I make it, let me see, tonight?
Can you make it from Boca all the way to Boynton Beach by 10?
We finish at 7. What time I finish tonight? 8?
I don't know, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, so I can get up to you. Linda! This is where we're going to dinner, honey.
You're going for dinner.
Yes.
You do catering, parties?
We do an awful lot of caterings off-site. We cook on-site. We'll roll a grill into your backyard and cook right in front of your guests.
Oh, that would be fun. We should do a party here, a barbecue
Wait a minute,
outside.
you what? You
We
take
have
a
a
pit?
couple, we have a couple rolling grills that are very sophisticated. And
Can we dig a pit?
You're done with this. You cannot have any more. Here, Tammy, take
Thanks,
this one,
Mom.
please.
You're not allowed to have this anymore. No.
You can't have any more of that. Mom says no more.
So just like your bag of McDonald's, the food doesn't get better when it travels. You know, if you can cook it, take it right off the grill and put it right in front of your guests like we do at the restaurant, that's the best scenario.
What a great idea. You can have a barbecue at your house, and you don't have to barbecue.
You don't have to do anything.
That's awesome.
My son's coming home for spring break on Friday, and my husband says, we're looking forward to you cooking for us. And he went, seriously? He goes, yeah, 'cause Mom doesn't cook, but you cook. You know what? I can just hire you guys. You can come with the barbecue. And now, Aaron,
be happy.
you don't have to cook anymore either, right?
You see, but you don't tell people that.
That I don't cook?
You lay the food out, you get rid of the plastic, all the containers, and you spritz yourself.
Right.
Here's
I've
the
been
trick.
working all day.
Here's a trick my mother once taught me. If you saute onions on your cooktop, just onions, all you need is a little skillet, and you bring in food, and you get rid of the evidence, people think you cooked all day.
Right.
That's it. All you have to do.
good trick.
Grandma Vodka teaches good tricks. See that?
I got people watching that I brought home 2 pork shoulders. In Spanish, we call them pernils, and I bought them. And I went and I got them, and I cut it up. I did the same thing. I sort of sweated myself, make believe. I walked in, I said, I sleep all night. These bad boys had to be in for whatever. To today, this was 8 years ago, 7 years ago. They thought I made it. I thought I made it.
Because you know what? This is such a great option. You have kids menu. You've got the mac and cheese. Oh my gosh! Can you imagine taking your kids? Rashad's like, yeah, I'm going to take mac and cheese.
Probably, yes.
Everyone wants mac and cheese. They love mac
Rashad,
and
there's a
cheese.
memo here that says, bring dinner.
Bring dinner.
Good.
All right, Johnny, what's your favorite?
Um,
I'm full, Freddie.
my favorite is actually, it's not on the menu. I actually just recently got to try it at the Boynton store. We had a manager that left there probably a year ago or so. His name was Nate, and he made this nacho dish that we call nachos now. It's delicious.
You call nachos.
I love that they take the ideas from their employees in their community and they bring it to everybody else. It's kind of like what we do here. Reed does editing, Rashad's doing amazing sales and hosting, Johnny brings guests and does all the amazing things that Johnny does. But it makes everyone come together as a cohesive family when you're in a work environment, and then you get to break bread together. It's a beautiful, or not bread in your case, you can break chicken breasts. You okay over there? You out of jail?
No, I'm not.
People seem to think we're funny.
I know. I find that so weird.
Well, you're just having a whole conversation on the phone.
There are people texting me. They don't. Yelena, the Russian rocket, is here.
She wants some food, bring her in.
I told her to come. I don't know where she is.
It's funny because this place is so big, the artist will text in, can we have some food? Come on in. People just stand outside of the gallery because our light's on, and there she is.
And there she is.
Perfect timing. We've got food. We haven't seen you in a long time.
I know. Look, you got taller.
What's that?
You got taller.
Yelena saved the day when Freddie went to Puerto Rico when his mom passed, and we had nobody here. It was me and me. And Dan moved our studio, and I didn't even have to turn on the cameras at that point in time. So Faith and I sat on the floor. We wired everything, and we started networking. And Yelena came, I don't know, she fell from the heavens on a Friday. And she said, when do I start? I said, right now. Kind of like we did with you guys. She said, how can I do it? I said, if you can click a mouse from right to left, you sit right over there, just click the mouse from right to left. Hopefully we get the commercials in and we go. So I'm so glad you're back. See, OG, they're all back, Freddie. The gang's all back.
It's funny because I gave her 1 day of training. I says, you got it? Yeah, I got it. I got it. She did a Freddy. I got it.
Throw everybody right into the workforce, and we just go. We've got plenty of food here. Tell us again, Park Avenue Barbecue. It is your flagship is in Boynton Beach. For everyone who's listening just on the radio, that is probably the closest store for them.
Yep.
And 7 others in Florida.
Yeah, we range from North Store is Port St. Lucie. We have a store in Stewart, Jupiter, new store at the Gardens Mall. We're on Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard and Wellington.
That's amazing because to make it go in the barbecue business is difficult.
They could go in any restaurant business. Think about some of our clients, right?
Yeah, but, you know, you hit it on the beginning. It's the employees. We have people in every store that were with that store when they opened, and that's what the customers are really looking for when they go in. A face they recognize and a face that recognizes them.
Well, and the employees, like Johnny said, it's a credit to you and everyone that has created.
And the philosophy
behind
it.
And you had talked about it. When do you first become a guest? When do you first become a guest at someone's home? When you show up, right?
Yeah. Well, we know that there are an awful lot of food choices out there. And we know that we don't have the type of location people stumble into. They decide to come to us, and we have to reward them with effort. We say that all the food is like manufacturing. It's designed, there's a cost effect, there's a process. Everything in the front of the house is choice. So if you have people that are willing to choose to serve, then you have a great restaurant experience. And if you have people that show the customer that other side and that they're not really excited about serving, then they're likely to choose a different spot.
Can people come for lunch and get in and out in a quick period of time?
I think that the advantage we have in the real world is most of our work is done before the customer gets to our restaurants. That we have to spend hours smoking the meats and getting them ready. So we're basically dishing coleslaw and beans and pairing it
So
with
the
our
answer is
food.
yes.
So it's very quick.
You get in and
My
out.
husband was excited you were coming on because he said, that's right where I work all the time. He says, there's this restaurant and that restaurant. You think I can get in and out quick for lunch? There you go. You can get in
He's
and out
right.
for
For
lunch.
lunch, it's quick going to the ball
Yeah.
fields when you got to spend time, at volleyball or basketball, and then
Eating
kids
this, I'm not gonna go
kids
play
gotta
basketball.
Study, and so all of us in the world are under time pressure.
My fingers would be sticky. Can't play basketball. Gotta eat
Take
more.
some paper towels with you.
No.
Wait, that's what we're going to do. That's my new brainstorm of the day.
What?
Freddy towelettes.
Oh,
You know the ones you open up and they're wet inside, the wet wipes?
You
Wet
see-
wipes? We're going to
you
get
see-
Freddy wet wipes.
Can
Freddy
I?
Brooklyn
Can I?
Cafe.
You can have those logos.
Can I tell you a secret?
Huh. You'd rather.
This is the saddest thing in the world. Do you know why? Because now
small.
it means we're done eating.
Well,
Meal's
you can
over.
keep eating.
Then why am I wiping my fingers?
Well, I know. Once you use those, you're
You see,
done.
you said
cannot
that.
eat
Dean,
again.
Dean gave me a towelette. This is the saddest. It's like the bottom of the quick glass.
You're waving the white flag.
When the chocolate milk is over, that's the saddest sound ever
There's no
heard. You
more
ever
in
heard that? This is. You want to hear that? That's the saddest
We're
sound
going to
there
come
is.
up with some Freddy towelettes.
Well, Freddie get that towelettes. Freddie wants to eat on no towelettes.
They just open with more sauce in there.
Just put more sauce and you're good.
I like about this is I can get rid of this and continue to eat, but that's okay.
And you can keep going. All right, Tammy, we haven't even talked to you about nutrition and all of the barbecue.
She was eating.
She was eating. If we take this barbecue chicken, because you can even take the outside, I don't even know if there's
take the
skin
skin
on
off.
there, right?
Sure.
And then it's
Yeah.
like nothing. You don't even have to order it without the sauce.
Right. I mean, I eat, chicken and salad. I had it last night for dinner.
All the
So I'm going to also say that we
Right.
go one step further. We pick very lean cuts of meat, but we also, our smokers run with just a little bit of pressure. And I believe the difference between our barbecue and everybody else's is that we emulsify and push a lot of the fat out. So our barbecue doesn't make you burp all day. It doesn't taste greasy. And like a good pizza, if it's sitting and starts to get cold, it doesn't
Doesn't
glaze
lose its
over
flavor.
with fat.
Yeah.
So we're proud of the product, we're proud of our process, and I think it is a lot healthier than most barbecue that you come across.
I don't think barbecue is unhealthy. Maybe
I don't
it's
think
me.
it's unhealthy.
I don't think of barbecue as an unhealthy food.
I don't
because
either.
it is meat. You have the proteins. It's not laden with sauce. Maybe the fried pork tenderloin might not be.
No,
your
that's the
choice.
best part.
But the ribs and the chicken, anything just got protein with a little bit of sauce, and you're pushing the fat out, and it's not emulsifying in your body. It's not sitting in anything. I don't see why you couldn't.
It's usually the side dishes are what add up with the calories. So if you're
Like
concerned
Thanksgiving,
about
right?
that, yeah, exactly. So if you're worried about that, take a bite. Take a bite or two, get a taste, and then push it away. But really, hone in on more of the meats. They're lean meats. Have a healthy salad with it. And if you're eating your barbecue and it's so good that you can't stop eating, bring a little toothbrush with you and go brush your teeth.
Well, let me ask you a
Or
question.
flavor out of your mouth. Or use the wipes.
But if you eat light, again with the sad.
A Freddy
wait.
towelette.
If you eat light breakfast and lunch, I'm talking about light, because you got to eat something, right?
Right.
And you save your appetite for dinner, then it becomes, it sort of adds up the numbers,
Where's the big
no?
No.
Where the big X is behind Tammy going, no, you don't save it for dinner.
Why
Yeah,
not?
that's the thing.
That's
you don't,
the worst thing to do.
Yeah, don't say
Oh my
that.
gosh, the worst. You got a big X
Stop
behind you
agreeing.
over there.
That's true.
Tammy,
It
tell
is true.
him.
No, it's true. Don't wait and be like, well, I'm going to have a big dinner later, so I'm going to save up all my calories.
What about
for
6
later.
o'clock dinner?
It's like almost like the point system where people are like, well, I'm just going to eat 1 or 2 points during the day, but I can eat 10 at night. Don't
I can't do that?
because you're going to exhaust your body. It's too much food at one time.
I'm
And you're going
exhausted
to
not
eat-
eating, Tammy.
Well, what's
Well,
going to
look how much
happen
we
is
just ate.
you're going to eat more calories than your body needs, so you're going to store that fat. So you're better off eating a little bit throughout the day. Have breakfast, have a snack, eat lunch, have a snack.
So I should have this throughout the day.
Go have dinner, but don't overdo it.
I can have barbecue for breakfast, lunch, and
You
dinner.
can.
You
Spread it
can.
out throughout your day.
I can spread this
Have
whole
a couple
meal out.
ribs every few hours.
There's no reason you can't
How you
have
like
the
that,
protein
baby?
for breakfast.
How you like
Put
me
it with
now?
some eggs.
The eggs? I don't need eggs. I can have this and have a little of that. And
So
that.
you
That's
want
breakfast.
protein for breakfast. You ask all the time, what can you have that's protein for breakfast? There you go. There's nothing wrong with that.
I went to a place one day. I told the owner of the store I want protein and put it on the menu. He brought me a plate the size of Mount Everest of meat
It's
on
called
it.
the Freddy. It was 16 ounces of meat.
It was craziness.
Oh my
All
gosh.
right.
Thank
I can't
you
believe
so
this
much.
is over.
Park Avenue Barbecue in Boynton Beach. Johnny, what are the cross streets?
Hypoluxa Road and Congress Avenue.
And the phone number is?
561-357-RIDS.
And Tammy Fogarty Nutrition, I made those protein poppers today, everyone. She's going to put it back on the website with some cherries.
Yeah, I'm going to make a new one. I'll bring it in on Friday.
TammyFogarty.com, and the number is 888-84-TAMMY. I love that phone
I'm going
number.
to send Dean a menu, the Freddy menu for a barbecue.
Uh-oh. Have a great day, everyone. Be kind to each other. Have a tasty Tuesday. We will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. And it is National Nutrition Month, so we're very timely. Bye-bye.
See you tomorrow. Don't be late.
Does your child learn best when they see and experience information? Is your child smarter than indicated by test results? 3D Learner is an integrated learning program that helps identify your child's strengths and challenges. 3D Learner's individualized program for academic and athletic success will significantly improve reading comprehension, test scores, and self-esteem. Contact 3D Learner today for more information. Call 561-361-7495 to unlock your child's true potential. Visit us at 3dlearner.com or call 561-361-7495.
When was the last time you had a fun girls' night in? Have you heard of Pure Romance? Pure Romance by Michelle Spears offers a fun-filled presentation of our product line, followed by a unique shopping experience that you and your girlfriends will not forget. Call me, Michelle Spears, at 561-572-1901 to reserve a date for your free shopping spree, to learn about income opportunities, or shop my website at pureromance.com/MICHELLESPEARS. And remember, bring Pure Romance back into your life.
The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000-square-foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074. Ready, set, ride. Remember when you were a kid and riding a bike was pure fun? It's time to rediscover that carefree feeling again with a Pedigo electric bike. Pedigo is the #1 brand of electric bikes in America because with Pedigo, we put you and the customer service first. Pedigo electric bikes are universally fun for all ages. Choose to pedal for exercise or throttle for full assist. Give Pedigo Fort Lauderdale a call or stop in for a free bike ride. 954-652-1823. Come as you are and try a Pedigo today, where our motto is Hello Fun. 954-652-1823. Tell them the Brooklyn Cafe sent you. Well, that's about it for today, and even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 1 p.m. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddy S. will bring you more goodwill next time. Although today's show was live, you can follow the cafe on Facebook at Brooklyn Cafe. To rewatch every minute of the show, call 866-224-5422 to talk with Dawn and Freddy S. after the closing, or to leave an order for fun for the next show. Have a meaningful day. The opinions